We are almost also a podcast. We're cool.
We promise.
Episode 5, we are officially a month into the podcast. Current stuff. There is an Arsenal parade. So Arsenal won the Premier League. The Premier League did end. Why is that funny?
It's not funny, I'm annoyed.
Oh, because you support Chelsea.
No, it's because I know for a fact, Arsenal fans, like football fans in total,
Insufferable.
once they win, insufferable.
You're never
They'll
gonna hear
be
the end of it.
going on about it until next time when they finally lose again.
Because Arsenal always win, so it's like, why are they always on our asses? But I feel like all football teams do that. Like, whenever there's like someone wins, there's like a huge, massive parade. I remember
Yeah.
Chelsea won in the Prem once, and then like there was like a huge Chelsea parade that my mum went to. Actually, my mum took me and my 2 older brothers with her to the parade when we were all like really young, like baby years.
I've met more Arsenal fans than any other football fans.
Yeah, but is that just because people support the winners?
Yeah, exactly. That's why you hear more about like Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs. Not Spurs because they never win, but like the
Zing.
others.
No, sponsor me. That brings us to today's sponsor, NordVPN.
But don't worry, NordVPN keeps all these snoopers away.
Absolutely no one. Massive assholes. I get it, they're celebrating, but it's just the Premier League. We haven't really won anything that big, have they?
Why a parade though?
Yeah, why parade? Why are we wasting our money on this?
Paul McCartney did a live stream this week and he played guitar with Paul Mescal.
Paul McCartney live. I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it.
I was on
I thought you watched
holiday.
it. Oh yeah, true.
I
True
had
that.
no signal.
True
But
that.
I did see like him advertising it, and I think it was the 27th of May it happened. And he went live, and it was to like promote his new album.
His
Maybe
new album, yeah.
he's still going.
He is. I love
Like-
Paul McCartney though.
This guy was in the Beatles.
Shame he
that
died.
was- Excuse me. He's turned into just a sweet old man, hasn't he?
He is.
He is.
He's a little cutie.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen the was it chicken shop date thing where he's
Yes, Amelia de Monenberg.
like, yeah, and it's like it's an interview, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was on it.
No way.
Yeah.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. I let see you wiggle wiggle. For show. It makes me wanna jiggle jiggle. You know. Riding in my feet. Really have to see it. 6'2" in a compact. No slack. But luckily the seats go back and need a nap to relax in my mind. Sipping some red, red wine. I love the dance. He's Sir Paul McCartney.
I hope so. I'm pretty sure he is.
He should. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Matthew Perry's assistant was jailed for 41 months over his death. Matthew Perry passed about a year ago? More than a year ago?
Did he die in a hot tub or something?
He
Was that him? Or was it a different guy?
Oh, I'm thinking of Liam Payne. That's a totally different guy. I was thinking, I thought it was like Liam Payne because he was like drugged in like a hospital and then he got manic and then jumped himself off a window.
So he went in one direction.
Down.
Down.
Strip that down.
Is he the guy from Friends?
Yes.
Right. Never watched it.
Neither. I watched like 20 minutes of the first episode and I thought it was wank, so I just gave up watching it.
41 months.
41. How many years is that?
3 and a bit.
3 and a bit.
3 and a bit.
It's like when mums say, "Get ready with me, my 41-month-old son."
Oh, why?
Because I don't know much about Matthew Perry, but I don't think he was a massive drug head. Like, I don't think he was Kurt Cobain level.
But then lots of famous people, they, like, it's easy access, isn't it? If you're famous and you're rich.
Yeah, true. What's your week out of 10?
I just had a holiday. And I'm back. And I'm with you. Yeah! You got me a monster.
Oh
yeah.
So a 10.
Oh my gosh, 10 out of 10 week.
10 out of 10 week, yeah.
Wow.
And I've got Ammonites.
My week out of 10, I've been bored and tired and haven't done any work. So, I don't like, this is the first time we don't have the same score. Like a 4. 4 out of 10. What's your highlight of the week?
A holiday. Just going on holiday.
Yeah.
Needed a break.
Yeah.
Got a lot of homework to complete tonight.
Reels
Lots.
for realsies.
I forgot to do it. Didn't bring it with me.
My highlight of the week was having pancakes for breakfast like 3 days in a row. It was great. Fun things.
Fun thing.
Boing. Spin wheel. We are going to play Don't Get Me Started, and we are going to spin the wheel.
Yep.
I was already said about 3 times. And it will pick a topic, and we're going to do it once each, and we have to argue what the topic is for a minute with passion, with vigor. Who wants to go first?
I'm kind of scared because we've got some really, really weird stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to go first?
Yep.
Okay. Spin the wheel, mighty Amber.
Yay. Please don't be the one I don't want. Oh. Okay.
Physics is the best science.
Well, fuck.
Okay, and your minute starts.
Wait. I have to agree with that.
Yes.
Oh, fuck me.
Your minute
For a whole
starts. 3, 2, 1, go.
Physics is literally the best science. Like, what are you on about saying biology or chemistry is? Like, think about it. Think about it, right?
I'm gonna think about it.
No. Look me in the eyes and think about it, right? Physics, atoms. That goes into chemistry. So you understand chemistry because of physics. You understand what atoms, what quarks, everything else is made up of because of physics itself. So physics is the basis of life. So that makes it the best science if you really think about it. Because without physics, you won't understand cells or atoms. So without physics, you won't understand atoms. Without atoms, you wouldn't understand chemistry.
Right.
Without that, you wouldn't understand biology and cells. Without that, you wouldn't understand what makes up the human body or the animals or plants around you. So it is literally the best science possible because physics can cover over everything. It explains laws of the universe like gravity, forces that would otherwise, be a mystery if you didn't know about them. So yeah, physics is the best.
Got 5 seconds left.
Fuck. Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty sure it's done.
And we're up. My turn.
Go, girl.
Spin the wheel. The wheel. Bow, 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 bow. Choo. It was either that one or bass is the worst instrument. So either way, I'm just hating on myself. This is what. Okay.
Yep. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
Okay. I just want to say this before I go on my run. I hate pineapple on pizza.
I love pineapple on pizza. We've said this before, haven't we? With the pizza toppings, would you rather all of them or none of them?
Yeah. Pineapple deserves to be on pizza because if you think about the amount of things that go on pizza, fruits go on pizza. Tomato is a fruit and cucumber is basically a fruit. So if cucumber and tomato can go on pizza, why can't pineapple? And if you just think about the pineapple flavor in the pizza, it enhances the whole experience and you have all the different textures which some people like. You have the crunchy and the sauce and the hot, and then you have the pineapple which is the squishy and the cold. You put it all together and it makes a big bowl soup of pineapple pizza and it's perfect. It's amazing, right? And then if you think why don't people like pineapple on pizza? Because you're just having a plain pizza. You have like no flavor. Like what is the point of a pizza without flavor? And that flavor comes from the pineapple because it's like tangy and it's like sweet and it's like good as well. So it's like, if you don't like pineapple pizza, what are you doing? Are you inbred? Are you a lizard person? Like, just get with the times and put your pineapple on your pizza, gal.
Do people actually put cucumber on pizza?
I don't think so. Pew, 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 The US said that they will defend every inch of NATO after there were Russian drone strikes.
Donald Trump getting a little bit flip-floppy here.
Getting a bit leery. I think he's just trying to protect his image. But what image, to be fair? Like,
he is an orange flip-flop.
Felipe Floppy.
He's not French enough for that joke.
Not French enough.
Yeah. Think about it. He looks like plastic or rubber, and he's orange, and he keeps flip-flopping.
He looks like a slab of leather.
Yeah. he keeps flipping between things. So he will support Russia and then support NATO. And it's like, pick one. Pick a side, for God's sake, please.
I'm so sure that he's got like secret deals going on with Russia.
Yeah. We probably do. Just don't know about it. Probably like Russian oil or something. He's weird, isn't he, that one?
He's weird.
Because he's definitely evil enough to side with Russia, so why is he not?
He's the wrong colour as well. Hey, Apple! Hey, Apple! Hey Apple! Wait,
fuck?
actually, I want to clip this onto my lip. Ow! That hurts. Never mind. Hey Apple!
What are you doing?
Annoying orange.
I know, but why? So Trump is the annoying orange.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think he will actually defend NATO though.
No, he won't.
I don't trust him at all to do anything.
He only cares about himself. That's why he keeps flipping between Russia and NATO.
Yeah.
So like,
Hundy P.
yeah. So if Russia wants to do a deal with him,
Yeah.
he'll probably side with Russia. But then if NATO wants to do one, he'll side with them. So it's
Who has more oil?
who has more oil. Wow. Seems like Russia's running out then.
But then again, US and Russia have like a history of like
Hatred.
exactly. So why is he? So it would make sense for him to go against it, but then why is he also kind of being like, well, I'll side with them if they, you know.
Because Donald Trump does not act in the interests of America sometimes. Most of the time. 99.99% of the time. He's like antibacterial wipes.
Labour are telling unemployed young people to join the military. What do you think about that?
I'll join. Wait, no, it's a bit concerning they're telling people to join the military.
Young people as well. Yeah, true. What do we need the military for?
Exactly. In this day and age, I'm not going to war.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, and then young people have like their own like aspirations. Why would they want to go join the military? I only know like one person who has ever wanted to join the military, and he was like the biggest lump of nothing ever.
Okay.
Like, so it's like I feel like I've always thought that like the military is like a very like I have nothing left to do. Fuck it, join the military.
Or if you're like, I want to do something for the country, I know, I'll join the military. But then
Just be
I don't
Nigel
know.
Farage.
just become Nigel Farage.
Just be as Aussie Youngers.
I don't think. Does he have a proper education? Because I'm starting to think he didn't actually.
He went to Eton College, probably.
Oh,
It's always Eton.
always Eton.
It's always Eton.
Always. They're telling us like young people, right, to go into the military, but they're not like sorting out like the little job crisis going in with the young people. Because
Yeah,
have you noticed the amount of like 16 to 19-year-olds being
Unemployed.
employed
yeah.
are very, very low compared to like past results and stuff.
There is like nothing in the labour market though. The former SNP chief executive admits to embezzling party funds.
Wanker.
I have no idea about
SNP.
this. I don't know.
SNP, by the way.
Why is that like
Scottish National Party, because they always like vote SNP. They always win,
in
and
Scotland?
then in Scotland, and they're embezzling funds for their own purposes.
What did he use the money for though? Do we
If
know?
I remember correctly, I was on holiday. I saw the news, and he was on there, and he had like he was just using it to buy like expensive stuff for himself, wasn't he? So, at least what the news said.
Mm.
Don't believe everything you read, kids.
Don't believe everything you read. I wouldn't trust the SNP anyways.
Yeah, because all they want is Scottish independence. They will just keep pushing that through over and over. Like, they're still trying to push it through again, aren't they?
I don't think they're gonna get it.
Yeah, but like, what's the point of pushing it through again? Everyone literally voted to stay.
Mm.
Then again, we could say the same about Brexit.
But I don't think Scotland should be independent anyways. They wouldn't survive on their own.
No?
No.
No.
Too much conflict with England as well, since they share a border. So
Like-
Nigel Farage would just get all like, oh, they're coming into our country, but literally on the same land, mate. Get a grip.
Yep.
Stop the trains. What we're gonna do? Like fucking hell.
Same as Mexico and America.
Literally,
United States.
exactly. We just have another.
You're literally sharing the same like land technically.
Yeah.
All, the only thing separating you is a line drawn on a map by a man who existed ages and ages ago, planning out borders and stuff for different countries because a bunch of countries went over and decided to invade the land. So
yeah. When do you think the next general election is?
I'm still saying a year. But no, wait. Because Labour, they've actually done a few things.
They have.
They've
There's a bin in my park nearby.
there is.
There wasn't a
and,
bin before.
There's a
Big news for me.
They released a list of 125 food items where the prices would be cut due to tariff cuts that
Yeah.
they've achieved.
There
Although it was a bit out of touch. I don't think olives are an essential.
no
Olive oil probably, but I'm
olive oil. Yes.
yeah.
There's like it's like £6 for 250 milliliters.
But like olives, do we need them?
I hate olives.
Also, what's fonio?
What?
FONIO is like in the list.
I think they'll last longer.
Yeah, they are doing good. I don't think it's a year. I think it'll be longer.
People have no faith in the general election, but I think we'll be fine, actually. Like, I genuinely think that Keir Starmer will make it to the end of his term.
Yeah, I bet you he will. And then,
I think he'll finish the full 4 years.
yeah,
I think he'll be alright.
we're gaining hope in him.
Maybe he'll be fine.
Things can only get better.
Things can only get better. Teach me about rock.
Past few episodes, you were teaching me about K-pop, and I realised I don't have enough drama in my ones.
K-pop is just like Kane Edison. It's just complaining about everything.
I know, but I realised there's not enough like drama in what I'm teaching you because I'm just giving you a rundown of bands. So I present to you Ronnie Radke.
Drama.
Oh, I'm afraid he'll find this and find a way to roast me.
Track us down.
He probably will, because he targets. So, like, you'll probably see this if you look him up. But he does this often. So someone will say something, usually like small creators, and he'll figure out that they've said something about him. So they say, "Oh, he's not that attractive," or "Oh, he's not that good at singing," or something like that, right? Or "He annoys me. I love him, but he annoys me." And what will happen is he will find this video and he will react to it, and he roasts the fuck out of people. That's all I can say. Either that, or he'll stay silent and he'll bring up a picture of the person who said it. Like, you're saying this, like,
you're ugly as fuck.
But there was a woman, and she was like, seeing how men looked back then versus now.
Yeah.
And someone suggested Ronnie Radke, and she did it, and she didn't like how he looked then. She was like, I can kind of see it, but not, you know.
So she got murked.
He found the video, react to it that night, by the way. How sad can you get to react to like fragile masculinity, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And one of the things he said, with the video in the background, by the way, so it was definitely about this woman. He was like, you're supposed to be a woman and look really beautiful, but you don't. You look like a man. And it's like, oh, wow. Jeez, like, calm down, love. He got arrested multiple times as well.
Yeah, not surprised. Sounds like a guy who would be.
He's against...
Isn't he like a huge misogynist?
He's had a bit of everything. Racism, misogyny.
Oh.
He's against woke culture. So he was a singer in a band called Escape the Fate.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2008, he got kicked out because he got arrested. He keeps getting arrested. So he was involved in the murder of an 18-year-old. He didn't pull the trigger. He didn't kill them. But he was there, and he was involved in violence. Right. Rundown here. Misogynist, racist, potential murder.
Yeah.
Keeps getting banned.
Yeah.
Roast the hell out of people because he's quite fragile, I think.
Yeah. Everything you want in a boyfriend.
Everything you want. Ozzy Osbourne. I feel like I should have probably talked about him earlier because he's just way too iconic.
Ozzy.
He was in Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
He basically got kicked out in 1979.
Okay.
Why
did he get kicked out? Do you know why?
Probably drugs. Or some sort of like unruly behaviour or something.
Pissing on his cat.
No. No. He did piss on a monument, like a cenotaph in...
He drank his own piss? And snorted ants?
Oh yeah, right, she's referring to the dirt. He was married to Sharon Osbourne, but whilst they were together, he got to a point where he was always on alcohol and drugs, and it was like fatal at this point, right? And to stop him from going out, she used to take his clothes and that and hide them. So what he did was he put on her dresses and stuff and went out in them.
I remember I think you told me that.
Yeah.
I only knew who Ozzy Osbourne was because he performed with Youngblood and then he died like the next day. Or like a week after because he gave Youngblood his necklace.
Yeah.
안녕하세요. 사랑해.
All I can, like, when you do that, all I can hear is John Cena.
I'm gonna take you through loads of curses in the K-pop industry.
Is there one where it's like they meet someone and then suddenly they have to quit or they do something? Is there one like that?
Kind of. Yes.
Oh, right, I'm invested.
That's the last one.
I'm invested.
I'm going to take you through. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one, I'm going to show you the 6-member curse. So the 6-member curse and the 7-member curse, basically the same thing, right? But so the 6-member curse, 6 members, and one is destined to either leave the group, be kicked out, or be very mistreated by fans and the entertainment. In the 6-member curse, so there's a group called Idol,
Yep.
IDLE. There is a member called Sujin who left. She was kicked out by the entertainment because there were like bullying rumors of her in school. So they take it very seriously. So if a group member has been bullied or something, has been a bully. No, has been a bully.
Has been a bully. Okay,
Yeah.
right. If they have been a bully, then I get it.
Yeah, so there were rumors that Sujin was a bully in school.
Right.
And then because of that, she was kicked out of the group. And it was actually proven later that the rumors were false. But she was already kicked out of the group, so now Idol, they were called G-Idol, but they changed it after Sujin left.
I don't understand it. You know when people make up, so like when someone becomes famous, and then suddenly everyone's saying, they did this to me, they did that, and there's no way to really prove if it's true or false. But I just hate it when they do that.
People hate to see other people win.
That is true.
That's just it. And then also happened in, do you know Le Seraphim?
Yep.
So they were originally a 6-member group.
Yep.
And for the same reason, actually, so there a member called Garam. She was kicked out after bullying rumors as well.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Okay.
And now they're a 5-member group.
Bit petty, isn't it?
Kind of. I understand where they're coming from, but I don't think it resorts to being kicked out. And then the 7-member curse, same thing. 7 members. One is destined to be mistreated or kicked out. So Hee-sung.
If you have 7 members, and then one's mistreated and kicked out, you have 6. Does the 6-member curse also apply to that, or do they just stay at 6?
Possibly, because I mean,
you could get double bad luck.
You could. This one's really recent, actually. So a 7-member group called Enhypen.
Yeah.
They're a boy group. There is a member called Hee-sung, who's renamed himself to Evan after he left Enhypen. He left Enhypen to do solo music, and he got a lot of backlash. And there's people who believe that he left because the entertainment told him to.
Right.
Because like people think that like they kicked him out of Enhypen, and he's saying, no, I'm going to be a soloist then if I can't be in a group. But he chose to leave. He himself told the people, I'm leaving Enhypen, I want to be a solo artist.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's still people who are fans of Enhypen saying Enhypen is 7. When I'm going to call him Evan instead of Hee-sung because that's how he prefers to be called. But when Evan purposely left himself.
Yeah. Right.
And he's come out and said that.
Well, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Wants to leave, do a solo career.
Exactly. And the rest of the members of Enhypen are actually really supporting of him.
Yeah. Oh,
but
so this is like when you were telling me like the fans and that are quite toxic and that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of fans. There are a lot of fans who do support Evan and Enhypen still, but there are more fans who still believe that Enhypen is 7.
Just accept it.
Exactly. Last confirmed member, Stan? Curse. So in K-pop there is something called a survival show. Do you know what that is?
No.
So basically a show where loads of trainees and people who want to be in a K-pop group go into this survival show and they battle it out in like kind of like rounds and like different heats. It's like a tournament to be a K-pop idol. And basically the judges will choose whoever they want to be in the K-pop group. Yeah?
Right.
And then so they're like slowly eliminate people like I'm a Celebrity.
Oh yeah, okay.
Kind of like that,
kinda
but
like that.
to be in a K-pop group.
Is it like how tough is it?
Very, very,
So,
very, very.
kind
Almost
of like-
always like the CEO of the entertainment will be there watching them.
So is it kind of like almost as impossible as Ninja Warrior? Where they've
Yeah.
got to run across. Yeah.
Pretty much like that. Literally exactly like that, to be fair.
Oh.
And then every survival show is different as well. But in the last episode of a survival show, because it will air and it will become an actual show, and then they will actually debut so Cat's Eye was formed from a survival show called Dream Academy.
Yeah.
Which is on Netflix. So like that. So and then in the last episode there is a group of like the last people standing, the last boys, the last girls standing, and they will slowly announce them. The last member to be announced, the curse is that member is destined to either leave the group or be mistreated.
So with Cat's Eye,
Yeah.
who was the last one?
Manon. And she's on hiatus right now. And not to mention, in their debut song, Manon was hidden, given the least lines, and was hated on for being black. Bow! Also, so the 6-member group, Le Seraphim, Garam, left.
Yep.
She was also the last member to be announced.
Oh, she was hit with a double.
Yep. So, the first member to sing, curse. So, in their debut song of a group, the first member to sing is destined to be kicked out the group or mistreated.
Who was the first member to sing in Cat's Eye's debut?
Manon. My examples for that one is Woojin from a boy group called Longshot. Longshot are actually quite a recent boy band to debut, and he left pretty early into their debut. The same with Ginny from a girl group called NMIX, who I actually love. I love NMIX. She left the group the same year that they debuted. Yeah.
Bit rough.
Yeah. So she barely got any stage time before she was out. The 7 years curse.
Right.
So, contracts is what you're talking about. So, a K-pop contract lasts for 7 years. They sign all these NDAs and all these, like, I agree to be part of this group for 7 years.
Doesn't Hypen's one end next year? Was it?
Maybe.
Okay.
No idea. But it's like a big thing that when like they renew their contract, it's like, yay, they're gonna be going on for more.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the 7 year curse happens where their contracts run out and they disband.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, once your contract runs out, you can't re-sign it. You have to re-sign it whilst the contract is still in play.
Right.
So that's happened to a lot of groups where they've accidentally gone over and they haven't been able to re-sign. That happened to 3 groups. 21, have you heard of them?
Nope.
They have a song called I'm the Best, and it's honestly, they were, I think, 2nd gen. So we're in 5th gen K-pop right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 2nd gen is like Girls' Generation, Big Bang, like they're very old. So think like Britney Spears.
Okay.
That's kind of 2nd gen. So that kind of time. It was ages ago. Well, in K-pop it was anyways. But yeah, 21 were like the hit girl group. Everyone loved them, right? And then after 7 years, they were gone, out. And it was like a big thing because they were like one of the most beloved girl groups ever, and they were out of the season.
Because they didn't...
Because they forgot to sign, well not forgot, but they didn't sign their contract in time.
Can they like re-sign under a different like thing and then change the name?
In theory they could, but that would be very controversial. And then it also happened with another girl group called G-Friend and then a boy group called GOT7. And then the last curse is the Rose curse. You know Rose?
Yep.
From Blackpink? The Rose curse is more of a Western curse, but it's got stuff to do with K-pop. So if 2 people are dating, if Rose stands next to them in a photo, the couple break up.
Oh.
This has happened many times, 2 of which I have. Olivia Rodrigo and Louis Partridge were dating. They took a photo with Rose. They broke up.
They broke up?
Yep. And then Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik were dating. Took a picture with Rose. Broke up. And it's happened more times, but...
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think about the curses?
There's a lot of them.
There are a lot.
Most of them are like quite similar to each other, but then the Rose curse kind of hit me a bit off guard there.
Yeah.
So if me and you were dating
Mm-hmm.
and we just took a picture and she was stood next to us, we'd
break up. Well, people, according to the Rose curse, we would break up. Obviously, this hasn't happened every single time. BTS and Blackpink and like 80s have been going for more than 7 years. They've renewed their contracts, and there's obviously still members with 6 or 7 members, and they are still going on. Obviously, there are stuff that breaks that, but it's like a kind of not like a general rule, but it's like it's happened a lot that it's kind of like there's a correlation between it, you know. Since it's been a month, we have a new segment.
They need to like figure out. They have to try and do it like in a straight line.
I feel like that's... Is that good?
Yeah, do that. So it's tilted a bit.
Oh my gosh, I look like I could broadcast BBC Radio 1.
Radio 1?
The Earth is flat!
Alright.
The Earth is flat!
Yep.
The Earth is flat!
Okay.
Did you know the Earth is flat? Because the Earth is flat.
Right.
As all of us Earth truthers know that the Earth is flat. Do you know why?
Not.
But it is.
It's not.
Oh, but it is.
Okay.
The horizon is flat. So the Earth is flat.
The horizon isn't flat, it's got a slight curve.
No, it is. When you look forwards, it doesn't dip down, does it?
Alright, do me a favour.
Right.
Look out the window.
There is no
Right.
curve.
We're gonna take. No, we're not gonna take it with us. There is right, but how far can you see before it starts turning into the sky?
Well, I can't see above the trees because I'm not that tall.
Okay, well look away from the trees.
It's flat. Well, I can't because there's houses.
Oh great. Okay, well.
The UK is not the best place to test this.
No, it's not, is it?
But the horizon, if you sit on a field, you can see the field.
How is the Earth flat if hills exist?
No, like as in like the whole Earth is right. You can still have topography.
Okay, but like, how do you explain gravity then? If it's pulling you everything.
Because if it's flat, it goes down.
But then what about the sides? Why aren't the sides pulled in?
If I give you
No.
my phone, right? Look,
Right.
if I flat stays down.
The gravity isn't from the center of the phone. The gravity is from the center of the Earth.
Yeah, but no. Imagine that's the world. Imagine that is the Earth.
It doesn't have its
This
own.
is a mountain.
I know, but it doesn't.
Sits down.
It doesn't
Gravity.
It doesn't
down.
have its own gravity from the phone pulling it in. If the phone had its own gravity,
The world.
if the phone had its own gravity, the same gravity that the Earth does.
Yeah, but it's not the Earth. It's the universe. The universe has gravity, which is why it's flat, and then everything on the Earth stays on the Earth.
Then why does everything move in circles?
What do you mean? No, it doesn't.
It does.
How?
What-
What do you mean? Everything
Sorry.
moves in circles.
What way?
You mean orbits the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the Earth is round. Just because it circulates the sun doesn't mean the Earth is
But
round.
think of it as this way, right? Gravity. It's in the middle, right? It's in the middle, and
Yeah.
it pulls everything to it, right?
Right?
So how do
It
you
pulls
have
it down.
How do you have stronger gravity on the flat sides than the edges?
Because there's nothing on the edges.
Then how do you get to the other side of the Earth?
The Earth is flat. There isn't an other side of the Earth.
But surely it's like a coin,
Right?
so it's
It's
double-sided.
shaped like a coin, but we live on the top side. We can't get to the bottom side because if we go on the side bit, then we fall down the Earth.
But
We
then-
fall. You can't go under the. You can't go
But
under
then what
it.
about gravity? Because you just said we had gravity.
Yeah.
How does that work? How are we not being flung off?
Gravity is this line. Imagine like a bar or like a fuse wire. It goes all the way through it, right? So gravity is pulling down through the middle, and it goes. Pew! That's why you can't go under it because there's no gravity on the underside of the Earth. There's no gravity
But then
on the underside,
But if there was no gravity on the underside, it would be unstable. You'd have an unstable Earth.
which is why we can't live on the underside of the Earth
What's the point of having a top side and an underside?
because I don't
How
know.
are
Don't
you-
ask me. I didn't make the Earth
How are you not
Ask
being?
God.
Yeah, but how are you not being flung off of the Earth? We're moving.
because gravity goes down.
We're moving at millions of miles per hour through through space.
Exactly.
The sun is hurtling us.
Right.
What shape is the sun? Is that round or is it flat?
The sun is circle, but the Earth is flat.
Right. Then what about Neptune?
What does Neptune have to do with the Earth?
Dude, what about Neptune? Is that circular or is it flat?
I don't know. We can't see as far as Neptune.
Right. Fine. Mercury.
I don't know.
But then how?
I've never been there
Right. But then how can you see as far as the sun but not Mercury?
because the sun has light, and the light comes down.
But how do you know from seeing the sun, which isn't 3D when you look at it, and even if you did look at it, you'd go blind.
Right.
How do you know that is circular and not just flat and on its side?
So maybe the sun is flat.
But then why would the Earth be flat if the sun isn't?
Yeah. So maybe the sun is also flat.
But it can't be.
Why?
Because its gas is being pulled into the center at high accelerations, which causes
Why not a
nuclear
coin
fission.
shape?
Because that's not how gravity works, love.
Okay. So reasons. Water. That's why it's round. If the Earth was round, how can water stay on the bottom side of it?
Gravity.
It would fall down.
It would not fall down because
Yeah, but
gravity and...
Gravity goes down. So if you were on the underside of the Earth, it would fall down.
How do you explain pictures from satellites and rockets of the Earth, which shows that it's spherical?
Have you seen it with your own eyes? Have you seen the Earth with your own eyes? Have you gone up to space and seen the Earth with your own eyes?
No.
Exactly. You were just you were blindly believing these higher up people, these rich people. Would you believe Elon Musk if he told you that the Earth was round? No, I would not. And I do not, sis. Okay? Because the Earth is flat.
Says the person wearing a tinfoil hat.
Because the aliens are going to get us, okay? They can transmit your brain thoughts. Anyway, that's not what I'm arguing right now. Water, it finds its level, right? So
Right.
if the Earth is round, surely when it gets to the halfway point, it would just go down. Like hair.
Right, fine, but like...
My hair doesn't go like that, does it?
but where does
Because
the
of
wa- yeah,
gravity.
Right, but so you're saying the water spills off the side.
Yes.
Where's the constant water supply coming from?
I don't know. It's always been there.
Yeah, but unless you can explain to me,
Infinity pools.
how is that?
Where does the
no,
water source come from?
It goes back. It falls down and then back.
Okay, so maybe that happens with the Earth.
So then there must be an underside.
Yeah, I'm not doubting that there's not an underside. There is an underside.
Yeah, but there must be an underside that functions in a way that comes back to the
But
top.
gravity goes down, so how could it?
But then how does gravity go down at the sides without being at the bottom as well?
Because it goes down.
So you're saying that the center of gravity isn't in the Earth, but it's below the Earth.
Once it levels out, there is no gravity because gravity goes down. Gravity can't go up. Gravity doesn't go up.
But if you stand on the bottom of the world,
You can't,
but
because then you fall.
if the Earth was a sphere, imagine the Earth
Which
is
is
a
not.
sphere, right? Imagine you're stood on the bottom
Mm-hmm.
and you look down.
Right.
What way are you looking?
Down.
Down, exactly. You're being pulled downwards. Just because you're facing a different direction does not mean that down is not down. Because the center, you're looking down towards the center.
But gravity goes down.
Down, yes.
But the Earth is flat, so how could I be stood on the bottom of the Earth?
But the Earth's constantly spinning.
Which has nothing to do with the fact that
Yeah, but what
the Earth could spin like that, which it does.
What if it spun like that?
But it doesn't.
What if it did?
But it doesn't.
What would happen?
But I would explode. I'm smarter than you. I've got tinfoil hat. Plus, maps. Maps are flat. So the Earth is flat. Ergo, you are wrong.
So you're saying you can't go left from the USA and land in Russia?
No, because that's the edge of the world.
But you can.
But that's the edge of the world.
But you can still take a flight from America.
Yeah.
Left, west.
Yeah.
To Russia.
Yeah, they fly under the Earth.
How do they fly under the Earth if there's no gravity under the Earth to hold it there?
It's an aeroplane. Aeroplanes fly. That's what they're supposed to do.
They need gravity to stay within a close proximity to.
Well, no, because they're big metal birds that fly. So
Right.
if they fly in space, which space has no gravity, then they can just float like aeroplanes are supposed to. So
But
they
then-
fly under the Earth and back up to Russia.
But then why can't we fly? Why can't we
What?
get
Why can't we fly? Because there's gravity.
in space?
Right?
There's gravity in space.
Yeah. No, there's not gravity in space.
Well, you just said there is.
No, there's not.
There is, because you don't know what you're actually arguing. You're saying the Earth is flat. You don't really argue that. You're arguing that the gravity is below the Earth, which is making
No, the
it
gravity
flat.
is in the Earth.
Well, if it's in the Earth,
It's
then
like a line in the Earth.
But if it's in the Earth,
that
then
goes down.
why is there no gravity on the bottom of it?
Because gravity goes down.
But down is subjective.
No, it's not.
It is.
You can only be on top of the Earth because gravity goes down, so you cannot be under the Earth, which means gravity can't go up.
But if you do a handstand, your up is down and your down is up.
No, because down and up is constant.
When you stand on a mountain,
Have you seen the round Earth?
you can
With your own eyes?
you can.
Have you broken the atmosphere and looked at the round Earth?
But if you're on a field
Right.
and there's no trees,
Yeah.
you see sky in front of you.
Yeah.
Why?
And the Earth.
you don't see the rest of the Earth because the sky it's
Because
curved.
your eye.
Because it's
No,
curved.
because human eyes can't see that far.
But then
There are air atoms in the way.
use a telescope. How do those air atoms stay in the atmosphere?
Because
if
it's
there's-
like enough panes of glass will eventually block your view. Exactly. Earth is flat.
it's
anyways.
not flat. It's round.
As well as the Earth being flat, lizard people. They're real.
How do you know they're real? Are you a lizard person?
That's sensitive information. You can't just ask that. Lizard people.
There's
right?
no way to prove it unless you know a lizard person or you are a lizard person. And you
No,
can't
because
prove it.
I know the truth. I can prove it. You ready?
Go on then.
Lizard people are a secret race of reptilian humans living among the highest status. The high ups.
Right.
They live in the higher status institutions. So your Elon Musks, your Marky Zucks. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are lizard people because they behave like lizards, and you can actually see their eye colours change.
How do they behave like lizards?
And they behave cold-blooded. Their movements are not human-like.
But then you could say my movements aren't human-like.
No, because they are. Your movements are human-like because you're
No, they're
not.
not.
You're not a lizard person.
But how do you define human-like?
You're a true human. So lizard people came from another dimension, okay, and they invaded our Earth because they have more technology and stuff, so they know how to get to our Earth. So they came to our Earth and then started inventing all these higher up status stuff, which is why they live in a higher status, because they know how to invent all this stuff. You're looking at my tip, okay? I would prefer if you didn't look at my tip, okay?
All right.
They are from the higher ups, okay? So that's why
Okay.
they run the Earth.
Who are the higher ups?
Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, but if they're from the higher ups,
Yeah.
who are the true higher ups?
No, they make they are the higher ups. They are the true higher ups.
How can they be higher ups if the Earth is flat?
What does that mean? What does that even? No, they came from another dimension.
Oh, dimensions. I hate dimensions.
Because you don't believe that the Earth is round. Wait, flat. Shit.
Aha! So the
Shut
Earth
up,
is...
you lizard person.
You just said the...
Yeah. So because
Right.
I bet you're wondering why, right? You've seen that picture of the true picture of Elon Musk. He's in a suit. He's wearing a lizard head, right?
That's not a true picture.
He is no. It is true. It is true. 4K, right? They came from another dimension, implanted themselves into the higher up. How do you know there's lizard people? You say there are videos of them shape shifting into humans, so they look like humans, but really they are lizards.
Are you sure it's not just really, really bad picture quality on a
No,
camera?
because lizard people have always existed.
Is there any proof?
Yeah.
Are there cave paintings?
There are videos. Actually, yes, they are, because ancient history myths and stories from all over the world independently praise lizard-like deities. They praise the lizards, right? So if Christians believe that God is a guy, right?
Right.
And so many other religions do, if these other, like, international, ancient, like...
But how do you know they're lizards specifically? They could be amphibians.
They're lizards.
Amphibian
Because there are
people.
videos of them shapeshifting from lizards to humans.
What type of lizard? Snake?
No, just lizards. Like,
Chameleons? But you're not making sense because you say lizard people.
I told you, reptilian humans.
Right, but what type of...
Reptiles.
Do they have scales?
Some might.
Have you physically seen it with your own eyes? Not a camera footage.
No, I have not.
Exactly.
But I have never met.
But once
But I
again,
know the truth. I've met other people who
how
have
can you
seen
know
them.
the truth? Earlier, you argued that
Right.
the Earth is not round because the pictures are from.
I have met other people who have seen the videos.
Who
Well,
have
I
seen
can't-
the videos?
I can't disclose
the-
that.
Seen the videos.
Well,
That's the
I met the
problem.
person that saw the videos, and the person that saw the videos met Mr. Beast, and they also met Mark Zuckerberg. So,
They did not. That's the problem.
how do you
say-
know?
Yeah, but you're saying they saw the videos.
Yeah, who then met Mr. Beast, who then met
but
Mark Zuckerberg.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Right? Zip. Right? You told me earlier when I said there are pictures of the Earth being round.
Mhm.
You said
Mhm.
you can't trust a picture. Now you are
Right.
saying that you can trust a video.
Yeah,
There
because
are
videos and pictures different.
But there are videos
Videos
of
and
the
pictures
sun
different. You can't.
and the Earth.
You can fake a photo, but you can't fake a video.
Right, but there's videos of the Earth being round.
No, there aren't.
There are videos of
AI.
the Earth.
It's AI.
Well, then lizard people are AI.
No, they're not. They're
They
real.
are.
They're real.
You can't.
You just don't want to accept that the higher ups have power over you.
Do they?
They do, because they're reptile people.
What type of power? Why does being reptilian?
Because they have the technology to
Yeah,
make
but
them higher in status people.
How does being reptilian give them that extra IQ?
Because they came from another dimension, they know how to shapeshift, because they know how to create all this stuff. So if they know how to shapeshift, sure, they know how to make all the technology, which they do, which is where the higher up status comes from. They implemented themselves, they have the IQ to make sure that no one finds out who they are, so therefore they make the technology that makes them higher ups.
I think it's just quite impossible for something from a different dimension
not.
to come to ours.
No, because they are extraterrestrial beings.
But that would mean they're from space.
No. It means they're from a different dimension.
Extraterrestrial.
A dimension that we cannot see. Yeah, extraterrestrial means just they're not from this earth.
Yeah, but
Right, so they're from a different dimension and have come to Earth.
but then how do they know what Earth is like if they weren't from Earth in a different dimension?
Because they have explored, and maybe they were there before, maybe there were other types of Earths beforehand. We'll never know.
But you can't just point at someone and go, yeah, that's totally a lizard person.
No, you can tell.
How can you tell?
Their eyes change colour. They don't act right. Sometimes you can see them shapeshift. They're not careful enough. And you will always you can't just look at someone because they'll be in a higher status. They'll have all the security around them to protect their identities from being revealed as lizard people. So that's why Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, they have been exposed to be lizard people.
Are you sure you don't just hate the rich?
No. Because they came from a different dimension and they control everything. I'm not saying I hate them. I'm just saying that they're real and they're out there and among us.
Among us. Imposters.
Well, not us, but they are among the higher class. They have implemented themselves into society and claim to be normal people.
But the problem is you can fake a video.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can. You
cannot fake a video.
You just said editing, first of all.
Yeah.
But also AI. You just said AI.
Yeah, the photos are AI. AI can't make videos.
You'll never catch me!
Will Smith eating spaghetti. That AI video.
No, Will Smith ate spaghetti. Will Smith can eat spaghetti if he pleases.
He can, yes.
Lizard people can implement themselves into society if they please.
Video.
Right, but the lizard people aren't.
But but that could have been edited.
But it's not.
CGI exists.
Right.
Editing exists. People.
Yeah, but you can tell CGI away from normal videos.
Not all the time.
Yes, you can.
Not all the time.
Yes, you can. You can pass it through a scanner.
You can pass
the lizard people will be able to tell.
Pass the video of the lizard people through a scanner. It will tell you that it's either fake.
It will tell you that it's a lizard person.
No, it won't.
It will tell you that it's a real video.
You're saying
it's
that
a lizard person.
Yeah, but you're saying it will tell you it's a lizard person. But
Yeah.
do they want to be found out as lizard people? You said that they're hiding.
They can't just change their DNA.
Yeah, but
they can shapeshift, but they can't shapeshift their DNA.
Yeah, but you just said it will tell you it's a lizard people. But they're higher up, so they'll stop it from saying that they're lizard people if they don't want to be exposed.
They could do in
so you're
theory,
contradicting
but
yourself.
there isn't a machine that says, yeah, this is a lizard person.
But you just said it would.
Yeah, if that machine existed, which it doesn't.
So why bring it up?
You brought it up.
Yeah, but why? Right. You said you can scan it and it'll show that it's real.
If it existed, sure.
You brought up the scanner yourself.
Yeah, like AI scanners.
You're right, but like, how can you? Right, camera quality.
AI can't create real people.
Camera quality.
Right.
Sometimes, right, you've seen this before probably on like security cameras. It's so blurry.
Right.
That shapes get distorted.
Possibly.
That's the possibility of this lizard people.
Yeah, but lizard people are real.
Right.
You've seen Mark Zuckerberg.
What point of evolution do you think would lead to lizards becoming people?
Well, it wasn't evolution. They came from the other dimension, like I said.
But it's impossible.
No, it's not.
It is.
Well, because they would have hidden their tracks. Weekly recap.
Actually, hold on. What do people think?
What do you mean?
We don't really ask it this much, do we? We post this on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's like we forget there's comments.
Put a comment down below. Who do you agree with? I believe the tinfoil hat guy. I feel like he made a good point.
No, I believe he kept repeating himself through idiocy.
He made a pretty good point.
He did
believe,
not.
Actually. Right. Weekly recap.
Weekly recap, which means my top songs that I've played because it
doesn't exist. Yeah.
No.
My top songs this week. Pillow Fight by James Marriott.
Yep.
Song About Me by TV Girl. The Challenge by Jorge Rivera Errands.
Jorge Rivera Errands, yep.
Hold Them Down by Jorge Rivera Errands. And Open Arms by The Boy Polities. And my top artists are Jorge Rivera Errands, James Marriott, TV Girl, Le Seraphim, and Lovejoy.
Gorgeous Nightmare by Escape the Fate. I've definitely listened to that on repeat. Days Are Numbered by Black Veil Brides. World Is Ugly by My Chemical Romance. Boy Division by My Chemical Romance. And Nobody's Hero by Black Veil Brides. Black Veil Brides. My Chemical Romance. Avenged Sevenfold, because I kept listening live at the LBC in 2008. Soundgarden.
Mm-hmm.
AC/DC again.
Akadaka.
Yeah.
We've been almost also a podcast.
Bin?
Ben!
No.
Ben!
Il est orange.